You gonna let somebody stick something in your butt?
I didn't say all that
I'm not gonna wait 40 years for somebody to say, will you marry me? I'm half dead. I'm not using them motherfucking safe words. Because we not gonna use nothing that I gotta use safe words for. Balls in your mouth. Definition of a friend is one who rocks out no matter what. No matter what you do, no matter how wrong you are, they rock out. And then later on, they'll say, bitch, you know you was wrong, right? Teeny weeny, teeny weeny, shrivel little short.
Welcome to A&A's Views and Opinions. I am Armani.
And I'm Audra.
And today's video is on
drinking.
Question number 1. What are the pros of alcohol consumption?
The pros of alcohol consumption, I was told it helps aid in the common cold.
So like when you're sick,
yeah,
it can help clear up colds.
Yeah, I was told that, when you're sick, warm up some brandy and give them a shot of brandy and they be all right.
There you go.
Drunk, but all right.
I think it intensifies the feeling, if you know what I mean.
What feeling are you talking about? Ain't nobody.
And it can be, we're going to ignore that. And it can be used as an anesthetic. Yeah. Like, pretty much you would piggyback of what you were saying.
Like actual isopropyl alcohol. Yeah.
Like back in the day, when you get like an infection or you get some type of cut, or even like giving birth or something like that, they would take a shot or they would drink some and it would help ease the pain, you know what I mean? Kind of like an anesthetic.
I thought you was going to say, well, they pour it down there, or they get a little clean, baby drunk and shit.
No!
The baby get drunk and shit.
No. Next question. Where's your head at today? What are the cons of alcohol consumption? It can be addicting. And for a fact that it can be addicting, it can cause health issues later.
And it actually impairs judgment. Cheers to that.
That should not be something that you cheers to. Come on. Look, now.
We're judging to drink alcohol at 11 o'clock in the morning. Impairs judgment.
You know what? First of all, they didn't need to know the time frame. Anyway.
Yeah, they
some
do.
People
so
need a glass early in the morning.
So they can be like, these motherfuckers is drinking at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, whatever. What works for you works for me.
Some people, it's happy hour early in the morning. This is not a usual thing. This is for the video. Mm-hmm. We don't. And anyway, real quick, a trigger warning for those who have, alcohol drinking
problems.
Do we want to call it problems?
Yeah.
Okay. This video is not for you, so don't watch it.
You're supposed to do the trigger warning in the beginning.
I keep telling her, she keep rolling her eyes like that, it's gonna get stuck. Question 3. What's the funniest thing you did while drinking? You know what? I got pretty wasted one time, and I wasn't seeing, like, the steps, like, where I was going, coming down the stairs. So I skipped, like, 3 steps, and somehow my legs forgot what happened and went like this. And I kind of did a split and slid down an entire damn flight of steps.
In a split.
That hurt.
Mm-hmm.
For a month. People would not let it go.
I fell face first in the snow and did a full split.
Oh. Did the ice help with that? Damn. Did that hurt?
My nephew had to come outside and pick me up. I was drunk as shit.
Oh my gosh. But sometimes, like, those embarrassing moments be some funny moments.
When you make it through them and you can go back and laugh at them.
Ain't. Because sometimes that's the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever pissed the bed after a night of drinking?
Quite a few times. I ain't embarrassed to say.
Messed up before?
Yes. Completely smashed. To where once I went to sleep, I was out. Smashed out. Passed out. Woke up wet as shit.
Oh my God. I can't.
I mean, I'm not the only one that had a pissy night. There's plenty of people out there who have pissy nights.
Oh yeah.
So I ain't embarrassed to say quite a few times.
I haven't.
I usually
usually hold it a lot, but I haven't.
You never really been that smashed then.
Who wants? You said that like I want to be that smashed. That's embarrassing. No.
It's not embarrassing. A lot of people have done it. Shit, I'm not embarrassed.
Cons of drinking.
That's why I don't drink like that no more. I don't want to be pissy.
Next question. What is considered intoxicated?
What is considered intoxicated?
Mm-hmm.
Your driving is significantly impaired.
People think, like, all of a sudden they got superpowers when they get behind the wheel.
Honey, I swear, when I used to get drunk, I would tell people I got the strength for 10 bulls.
Right, so I say your judgment is compromised because what you see, everyone else sees something completely the opposite end of the coin. So what you swear by is this to the whole world. That's not what it is. And don't let somebody record you.
Right. Also,
you ever look back the next day on the video of yourself the night before when you were smashed, and then be embarrassed at what you saw?
Yes, completely.
Yeah, your judgment is compromised.
Yes, completely compromised. And so, with it being completely compromised, you can be aggressive. And as far as being aggressive, to me, I think it all depends on what mood you were in before you started drinking. Because if you were in a happy mood and your day was good, you're in a happy mood and you drinking, you continuously be happy. But if you was mad, you know how most people get out mad, I need a drink, and they steady think about what they were mad about, and it makes them angry. Yeah. And they get mad. They can turn it to whatever situation that it can be. They can go home, they can get into a domestic dispute, or go home and fight with their kids.
Somebody come shoot up the party.
Yeah,
There's always fights.
Yeah,
you can't go to a club without there being a damn fight.
Always, all the time.
Goodness gracious. Next question. What is your favorite wine and spirit to drink?
My favorite wine and spirit is peach moscato.
I like peach
moscato. That shit is off the chain.
You know, my favorite, it still is a whiskey. Mm-hmm. But my old favorite was Fireball whiskey. Now I have discovered a new whiskey. And it's apple. This one right here. Mm-hmm. They're my favorite right there.
I don't fuck with Canadian Club.
I like that.
Mm-mm.
I like that a lot.
She said, I like that a lot. Forrest Gump.
What do you prefer, beer, wine, or liquor?
Me, myself, now, I prefer beer and wine. Wine, preferably first. Because beer used to be my thing. I used to drink nothing but beer. But I drink more wine because to me, it's more like bougie. You know, you buy wine glasses and you just sip your little wine or whatever. It's more bougie. Plenty of people call me bougie. I don't know why, but I've been called bougie quite a few times.
Yeah, you're bougie.
I'm bougetto.
I prefer wine coolers because they still give you a buzz, but at the same time, it's not like liquor.
Right.
And it's like super intense.
But unless you add liquor to the wine cooler.
But I drink liquor more. I just do.
So I guess technically your preferable drink is liquor. Because you drink liquor more.
Maybe my go-to is liquor, but I do prefer wine coolers more. We are drinking wine at the moment, by the way. What are signs of alcohol poisoning?
Me, nausea, vomiting, you know. I've seen plenty of people
severe mental confusion, and definitely loss of consciousness.
Yes.
They're pretty much you gotta help them come to.
Pretty much one and the same.
You ever had alcohol poisoning? I never have either. I think you're like beyond your limits if you allow yourself to get that far.
Man, you're drunk. You're already pissy
you
drunk,
can't
literally,
even handle yourself,
and you crawling all over the place, and you continuously still drink. You cause yourself to have alcohol poisoning.
I don't ever want to experience that.
Me neither.
Last question. Are you a social drinker or a loner drinker?
Now I've become a loner drinker pretty much. Because I can sit by myself in my room with my drinks and sit and watch TV with my little chips. And I'm cool.
With my little chips. I can do social, but I'd rather drink alone.
Or be at home, So,
like, mostly I would consider myself a social drinker. But when I
used to be very social.
I wouldn't say I'd rather drink alone now that I think about it. I don't like drinking alone because I feel like it's boring, or I feel like when I drink, I like to have fun. I like to engage,
laugh,
right,
yeah,
and that kind of thing. But if I drink alone, something's wrong.
In the past, I used to want to go out with my friends all the time. Let's drink. We all social drinkers. We all having fun and we laughing. And you know, as I gotten older, I started seeing people drinking and little kids coming up and they turn 21 and they out there drinking and carrying on. Next thing you know, gunshots and the bar fights and all that. I don't want to be in the middle of that no more. I'm too old for that shit. And if somebody hit me with something, I'm going the hell off.
Well, I mean, you don't technically need to go out to gatherings like that to be a social drinker. As you could have a couple of people over, or it could just be you and your significant other. You know what I mean? It's mostly just me and my significant other. But yeah. Bonus questions.
Oh yeah.
What is a functional alcoholic? Remember, the bonus questions are for y'all to answer in the comments. What is a functional alcoholic, and what is the worst thing you've done while drinking?
And I know y'all got some answers for those.
You know what?
What?
What is our next video? We are unprepared.
Yes, it's been a minute, y'all. Sorry.
Stay tuned.
Our next video is on narcissism.
That might be a trigger warning too. Oh boy.
And we know a lot of narcissists, and I know you guys know a lot of narcissists too, if you're not a narcissist yourself.
I dealt with a narcissist, so this is going to be interesting.
I've dealt with plenty of them.
Well, until then, see ya.